Hey guys, here I am with another video. In this video we're going to change the brakes, rear brakes on a Nissan Pathfinder. I did this probably like 2 years ago. The size for the lug nuts is 21 mm, and for the calipers, if you want to open the bolts, the size is 14. So I'm going to show you how I do it. First thing we want to do is to jack up the truck. Want to make sure we put the safety stands too. I just want to show this gun I got from Amazon. It was like $99, but I got it on sale for 79 bucks. It comes with the sockets and everything. Previously I used the Harbor Freight gun, and that went bad, and now I have this one. So let's see how good this one is. Not heavy, it's lightweight compared to the Harbor Freight gun I had. I'm very much satisfied with this. By the way, this is not a promotional video for this. Well, here's what I do whenever I do my brakes. I always open up the cap for the fluid reservoir. Now we're gonna open up the caliper from one side and see how the condition of the brakes are. So what we're gonna do, since we have the pads open, we're gonna clean them a little bit, because if they're causing a squeak, then a cleaning helps. So we can do that. So these brakes are still good for a few months. I don't need to do nothing to them, so we're gonna put them back together, and then we're gonna check the other side, see everything is good, and lastly we're gonna check the front ones. Okay fellas, this is a recap from yesterday. I was to do the brakes on my Pathfinder. We opened up the rear brakes and they look good. I checked the other side of the wheels, the brake pads, and I realized where I had the new caliper installed the last time, those pads were worn out, and those were the front ones. So today we're going to replace the front pads on both sides. So this was the newer caliper, and here the brake pads worn out much faster as compared to the other side. So I'm gonna open up this number 14, just make it loose, and then what we're gonna do, this thing will come like this. We're gonna take out the pads, just spray clean the caliper, grease it, and put everything back together. Then you just take your screwdriver and then you open it up. Brake pads are really bad, and this was a brand new caliper. Look what happened to it. Now if you see the condition of the pads, you move these pins first, take them out, careful not to lose them. So this was the meat on the pads, if you see. That's why they were making noise. So I want to show you why they make noise. You see this part right here? This rubs on the rotor, and that's how they make noise, because you see the surface, this one, the edge is outer than the meat on the pads, and that's why it's making noise. I'm kind of disappointed on this caliper. This was a brand new caliper and the quality is not good. You saw what happened to this rubber. Next thing we want to do is to compress these pistons. To do that, you got to make sure your brake fluid reservoir is uncapped, because we want all the air to escape when we compress. And to do that, we can use an old brake pad, and we're going to use one of these to compress it. Alright, for the brakes not to make a noise or squeaking noise, I use this brake quiet as a spray. All you got to do is to take it and spray on the pads. This is in. Now we put the other one in. So both are in. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna put our pins. Don't forget the pins. Now your pins are in. All you gotta do is to put this caliper back, just like that. Now the bottom one. So technically it took 10 minutes to replace the brakes. If there's no problem, you just clean your system, lubricate it, and just add the brakes. Now we're gonna put the wheel back and be done on one side, then we can move on to the other side. Now here's the thing, whenever you replace your brakes, make sure you pump your brake pedal, because we push the pistons back and the pedal is going to go to the floor. So pump your brake pedal, and then when the pedal is tight, you can start your car and go for a test ride. So that's how you actually replace the pads on your Nissan. You lubricate, clean everything good, and just put everything back. It doesn't take long. It took not more than 10 or 15 minutes, and you can save a lot of money by doing it yourself. Just make sure you have the right tools and the parts when you do the job, and safety is first. With that being said, I'm going to end this video, and I appreciate every one of you who watch my videos and leave comments. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.